at the Detroit School of Arts. I've only been going there for 2 years. And like basically what I wanted to say today is that the teachers in Detroit Public Schools, they did a sick out and we were able to shut down 3 schools today. And the teachers did that sick out because they're simply like fed up with everything that's happening and all these attacks that are happening to our public education system in our city that are coming down from our racist governor and our emergency financial manager whose only purpose is to destroy our school and destroy our city. And so like this is the guy who knows nothing about public education, and he's like solely responsible for like destroying the water system in Flint, and that is the guy who is over our public education. And like the people and the students of Detroit are simply fed up. We're tired of back of the bus treatment. We're tired of second class treatment. We're tired of coming to school and like not being given the resources that we need. And we are tired of being treated like second class citizens, and we are not things that these racist people in power can just make money off of. Like, we are students of Detroit and we are real people, and like the students of Detroit, we are ready to stand in solidarity with the teachers who are taking action, and we will support our teachers all the way. And like, I just want to say that we are a force to be reckoned with when the teachers and the students of Detroit unite.
Yes! Snap Snyder Square! Let me ask you.
We say hell no!
Snyder says Jim Crow!
We say hell no!
Snyder says Jim Crow!
We say hell no!
Snyder says Jim Crow! Let me ask you a quick question. First of all, what's your first and last name?
Markeith, Markeith, Jones, Jones. I'm 17.
17. So you're a senior?
Yes.
So were you out of school today?
No, I was not. I was in school today.
So you're going to harm your education even more by going out?
Well,
of school?
you know what? With that argument, like, we would not get anything done. Like, the purpose of doing the sick out is to say we're not accepting racist treatment anymore, and it's to send a statement saying that we are fighting back.
What's racist?
Our education is like the current state of our educational system. Like, we're not giving the resources that we need. We have like outrageous numbers of students in the class size. There's almost like no real learning taking place because the teachers are overwhelmed. The teachers aren't giving the conditions they need to teach.
Many districts across the state say the same thing though, and a lot of, I don't know of any
Well,
others
yeah,
that say it's a
but-
racist problem.
I mean,
Well, none of those other districts are being taken over by the state.
So what's the solution? What's
the solution is that the people of Detroit have their elected school board back with full power. This emergency manager needs to go because he serves no real benefit to the people and the students of Detroit, and his sole purpose is to take down our city and to take down our public education system, and that is why he was appointed. And so another solution would be the people of Detroit have like full democratic control over the city again, and the people of Detroit actually have power over what happens throughout the city, and actually have power and full control over our school system, and actually have people who are accountable to the students and the people of Detroit in these positions.
Can you acknowledge though that the EM has actually done some good things since?
No, he has not. He has not.
Reduced the deficit by more than $100 million.
That is BS. That is BS. And since Detroit has been under state takeover, the debt has increased. And the only reason, like, they took over Detroit, when we first went under state takeover, we were a thriving district. Like, we were actually doing pretty well. But now, like, since we've been under state takeover, everything has went down. The quality of public education in Detroit has went down. And, the only solution that the state can come up with is, let's make more boards and, let's put the city under more state control.
Personally speaking, how has your education been hindered?
I mean, okay, well, I know for a fact that I am not learning the things in school that I could, I mean, there's a bunch of like examples that I could give, but for the most part, like if you come and observe a Detroit City classroom, like our education is not equivalent to that in like predominantly white suburbs. Like we don't have the same amount of resources. We're giving like racist standardized testing, and almost all of the curriculum is just to prepare for these standardized tests, and it's not actually to like prepare us for the things we might want to do. And so I just think that like if we have any if we have any chance, like it's not all bad. Like Detroit is a city that can thrive, and like the people of Detroit like have a lot of spirit in them, and we're fighting to defend like the little good things that we do have, but also to gain more and to gain that power and put the people of Detroit in power. So I mean, like.
So how many fellow students are going to join you in a walkout?
Do you see everybody behind me? And plus, like everyone.
But not everybody here is a student though.
Well, I mean, but do you see how many students are in front of you that are in front of these cameras ready to defend their public education system in their city? Because all of the students of Detroit know that they are being cheated out of an education. They know that they don't have the resources that they can have. They know they don't have the things that they deserve. And you can go to any student in the city of Detroit, and none of them will say that they are satisfied with the education that they are receiving. And like I said, it's not just about the fight for public education, like although that is a really big part of it, but it's about the overall conditions of this in the city as a whole. And we are building a citywide and nationwide movement, and we're trying to set the example and teach other Black and Latino cities like how to fight. Like this is the way to fight, and inspire those people to take action and to stand up and defend their cities. And also, like the students like being courageous and courageous and bold, and like inspiring the teachers to fight and standing like right behind those teachers today who decided to take that action to do a sick out, like something, I don't know when the last time, and that just goes to show like where we're at with the movement right now, and like that we can just keep building, and we have an opportunity right now to like take this way further.
Yes.
What's next?
Give me your name again.
Markeith, Markeith, Jones, Jones.
What's next?
What's next is that we keep inspiring people to fight, and so right now, like we are building up for a citywide strike, and we do want to build up for everyone in the city of Detroit to come out in the streets and be marching and ready to take that stand.
When might that happen?
There's like no date, like there is no date on that, but yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Markeith.